Hello. So this is my third ever speed build. It's longer than the other two. So I'm back from a holiday. And this is what happened to my thingy. This is my first recording that I'm doing after I come back from holiday, which is probably why I'm a bit late in posting. I should have made another video just in case. Anyway, point is, we're back. Hi, hello. I went to Zante and I went to see my parents as well, that are not from Zante. They're from Greece, but they're not from Zante. But yeah, we went there and it was fun and it was great. I had a boat ride and I saw cliffs and caves, and I have a lot of pretty blue cave pictures. I am tanned. I don't know if you can see, probably not because of the very bright light that I have over there. I'm gonna go back in September, so I'm hoping to tan a little bit more. Hoping. So another thing that happened during my absence is the fact that I am now 30. As of right now, I'm recording on the 1st of August, which I'm hoping to upload the video on the 1st of August, but hey. So there is that. Last time I recorded, I think it was like the 5th or the 7th, something like that. Yeah. So I have, obviously, as always, written some topics here. So my first thing and update I'm gonna do is update you on my job situation. I got fired. Well, it's okay. It's fine. I am applying for new jobs, obviously. Still don't have any replies or anything, but obviously these kind of things don't happen overnight. So hopefully, while I am jobless, I will be making more content. TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube videos, and actually go back to streaming. Hey, Monday and Wednesday are the sure thing, but I'm not sure if I should like stream on Saturday. So maybe that is also a thing that I'm gonna be doing. My coffee's back, so that's fun. Case in point. I hope I didn't just deafen you. That's okay. So a little bit about this specific build that we're watching right now. Obviously I wanted to do another Victorian house because we are doing this whole neighborhood of houses. Although I wanted it to be a little bit different than the other two because it's facing a different way. So I was like, you know what? Different style. So I think I went for a bit more American looking Victorian era style, I think. Because they have a lot more of the elongated houses that are, I wouldn't say predominantly made out of wood, but they have a lot of wood in their face. Just like the I wouldn't say base, it's not base, it's what is it called? The thing that the house is on top of. Is wooden, or it looks wooden anyways. The face. I was trying to make a little balcony, but it was not happening. So I think I don't think, but I scrapped that idea. Because it did not want to cooperate, so I just gave up on it. So the idea about this house was, as I said, obviously, I have finished and I have made my CC folder. So either after this build or maybe one more build that I have, because I do have quite a few builds that I have already done that I still need to edit and post. but maybe for these 3 specific like houses, I can make a video already that I can make the Sims, and I can also make my tester sim, which is going to be me. No idea what to name her, but hey ho. So that would be fun. That is probably going to be either my next video or the video after that is Sims related, I mean. So the idea about the family of this house is that it's a couple and a small child. It's probably going to be a toddler or a elementary school kid. So both of the parents are gamers, and they are like maybe entertainers. Like, I haven't really got to the part of their jobs, to be fair. But they're definitely, I was struggling with that chimney, by the way. I cut like 15 minutes of me trying different ways of making the chimney, and the video is still too long. But that's okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. So their jobs might be like YouTubers or something. But definitely they have a dog, because I put in, like, I wouldn't say decorations, but like they have like little dog beds and balls and stuff inside the house as well. And later on in the video you'll see that it has I made a backyard, and there is like training grounds for the dog. Also, as I said, because it's more of an American Victorian era kind of house, it's like more obvious that it's wooden, or wooden styled, as I would say. Big breath here. Right, I keep forgetting what I want to say. Anything else? Right, I will be starting, besides obviously my Subnautica like playthrough as well as Sims builds and stuff, I'm going to be starting a Minecraft world. Yes. Me and my boyfriend Tom, we made like a pack. Well, correction, he made a pack with my suggestions of what to have inside, and it's, I don't know, I think so far, because we're playing on a world together, it's fun to play in. So I think I'm going to be, why am I struggling here? I don't remember struggling so much with that door. We are, well, I am going to be playing with that same pack, on obviously on a single player world, and I'm excited. I don't know. Although in our world, in the one that it is us, I have taken a big build under, I don't know why I decided to do a big build, which the build itself is fine. The problem is the ceiling. I'm basically making our house inside the mountain. So that's fun, because I have to carve it out, I have to count blocks, and I have to make ceilings make sense, that, you know, they're held up. No matter. I am trying my best. So far it's looking good, though. And I could maybe showcase our progress on the video when I start my own world. I can also obviously open the world that I have with Tom and showcase what I have done already. Any other plans with games right now would be probably on stream. I want to play some Phasmo. Definitely Minecraft. So that would be nice. That would be very nice. And I'm very excited about that. I don't know why, I just really want to play Phasmophobia right now. There's also another game that I saw I saw a TikTok or showcase on a TikTok called Ready to Die or something like that. It looks very interesting, and I actually really want to play that as well, which is very similar to my understanding to Phasma. So that would be fun. I'm kind of feeling that I could have gone with anything else besides just white and gold in this front bit, but like it does fit with brown exterior, so yeah, it's fine. I just think a little bit more pizzazz would have been nice. Oh. So, another thing. So, as I said about the family, they are gamers, so I made, the living room is cut into two. They have an actual living room, which I'm doing right now. And, it's not as, like, color-coded or anything. There's nothing like that. It's just a cozy living room, in my opinion. I need to find more, like, TV stands that are not that specific, one or the other one. Probably get some more like custom content of actual like furniture and stuff. Would be nice. Yeah, I need to, like, in general, I need to get a bit more custom content for this like furniture wise. Besides that, I like blue. So I think I left them blue because I like blue. Anyway, I like this table a lot because I don't know why. I like the middle bit. It has like the accent is so cute. Because it like, I wouldn't say it makes sense, but like it is nice. And obviously I put it as yellow mustard to contrast the blue. Obviously, putting some clutter down, which I also need some custom content for, like clutter, because I really love my clutter. I love putting clutter everywhere. Probably not the best thing that I should be doing. Anyways, happy first of the month, everybody. I should say as well. It's a thing that we do in Greece. We say happy first of the month. Woo! I don't know if any other cultures do that. Mine does. And I am waiting for my mother, because it's 10 a.m. I'm waiting for my mother to probably send me a message saying that happy first of the month. I do need to call them today, though. I should remember that. Anyways, so a little bit about this side is, well, me and Tom, I don't know if you can see, there's his chair over here. We have our desks as like a corner. It's a like 90-degree corner. And we have some things here as well. Very cute. We have a little pochita that my best friend gave me. It was very cute. I love it. And I have what are they called? Polaroids? Yeah, I have Polaroids of me and Tom and me and Mariana, and roses that Tom gave me for Valentine's Day. So I tried to do like a similar kind of vibe where they have their desks, the lights on their desk. He does not have a light. I have a light. There it is. Because I'm smart. Those chairs look literally like the chairs that we have. I put these PCs because I might make them better later. I don't know. We'll see. And obviously I put bookcases on each side because they might want knickknacks, they might want some books, they might have manga there, you never know, you know? And then I put a bookcase behind them to kind of divide the living room and their desks, because, well, it makes sense to my brain. Even though, by the way, I have those frames that you can put selfies in everywhere, I do have those because of the pack that I have. but that's a huge skull. I forgot I tried that. I haven't really put any of that on any of the builds, even though I wanted to, because obviously I don't yet have any Sims, and it's not like I have a Sim like genealogy that I can put pictures in and be like, oh, you know, they have pictures of their dad, of their grandpa, blah blah blah. I don't have that, so hopefully I will play with my Sims and you know, actually make memories with them. That would be nice. I also love fairy lights. You cannot see it this way, but I have LED lights up here and I have up there. When I was on Tom's PC and streaming from there, you could see the background that I have the LED lights and the bookcase with all of our knickknacks and gacha and whatever. But now you can. Now you can see our Hoover and our fridge and our magnets. That's what you can see now. That sadly, I don't know why, but I really like that frame, that poster. It's very pretty to me, to my brain. My brain feels nice with that poster, and some other ones that I have, which I'm very pleased with. I also made them a little bit of collectors, if not actual collectors, but like more of a, well, weebs, I guess, because Japan and we like manga, so we shall get posters of anime movies or stuff like that. I think I have a few more posters upstairs on the upper floor, which is very cool. I tried to be a bit more colorful with the, oh my god, I tried a lot of different ones for the curtains. But I tried to be a little bit more colorful with the curtains and in general the decoration. I'm not very colorful in general. Like, my color palette consists of black, dark blue, and green. Green? I guess green, yeah. Dark green. I do have some rather lighter colors that I have acquired the past few years, but those are mostly because I'm trying to be less of an emo child. Because growing up I was very emo. Like every other child in the 2010s. I listened to My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco. I listened to Rammstein and Slipknot, and I was jamming, and I was an interesting child. I even had blue hair at some point. Well, not at some point, for a while I had blue hair that turned into green hair and then yellow. I don't think yellow is my color, which is kind of a nice sentiment to have because I'm no longer working in IKEA, so I don't need to wear a yellow shirt, which is the most colorful thing I have in my wardrobe, which I'm going to be giving to one of my ex-co-workers. He's not a co-worker of mine anymore, but he's one of my very good friends. So hopefully he will like them and he will take them. So they're gonna go to a good place, okay? They're gonna be rehomed. My trousers, on the other hand, I'm gonna throw away. Fuck that. They're shit anyways. The work trousers. No one likes them. I just have hips that don't last, so the other trousers didn't fit me. So I had to have those. It's not enough. Anyway, so I don't know why. I'm guessing it's because I was thinking, oh, this is an old Victorian house that has been repurposed, that they have changed it to something else. They have remodeled it, right? So I put the chimney in the kitchen. So I'm guessing that with my brain, maybe the kitchen used to be like the living room, and it might have been a bit configured differently now, so the chimney just stayed. So I made it a bit green. I don't know why. I got influenced to make it. I was having loads of trouble with that one, it seems. And then I don't know why I went for green. I think I like the marble on top, to be fair, and the green is a very nice green, arguably. But then I also made their little dining space area in front of the fireplace. So that would be nice, especially for winter times. I don't think I have left space for a Christmas tree, which, by the way, I really need to understand how Christmas works in The Sims, because every time I try to play with my Sims on holiday time is just horrendous. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. So I think I'm gonna be watching a few, I wouldn't say playthroughs, but like some other people play through just some Sims and see what they do. Anyway, something else that I am supposed to talk about. I'm doing, well, since I don't have a job and I'm just out and about, I have an idea for another like video series that I could do. I could make like little TikToks out of it as well. Like, oh my god, this happened and I'm so excited. I think I've talked about this before, about how hard it is for me to read books because of my ADHD and dyslexia. That's, you know, pile them on top of each other. It's great. But, you know, I really want to try and actually read books, more books, as many books as I can, because I used to really love reading books. I don't know what happened and I can't read books anymore, so I'm hoping to be able to read books and then like make a review video of the book. So the video might be a little bit shorter than other videos, which is fine. I told Tom I should do like 3 books per video, but he said why, which, yeah, maybe he's right. So I was thinking, like, I read a book and I say my thoughts about it, and maybe if there is an actual movie about it, I watch the movie or the series that, you know, this is based on, and say my opinions between the books or the book and the movie, the casting, what I was thinking of the characters would look like and what they actually ended up looking like, and stuff like that. So that was my idea. It's not a very original idea, I know, but it's an idea of something that I really want to do. I want to go back into reading books, and also I love movies, so I can, you know, combine the two. It will be great. Yes. Other thing is, because I will have more time now, supposedly, I'm gonna be cooking better after doing this video, and maybe hopefully like editing a little bit. I'm gonna make beef patties and just stock our fridge with beef patties like mixture, I guess, because how we do it in Greece is a little bit different. It's not just the beef. You put a few more things in there. You can put zucchini, you can put carrots if you want. I'm not going to do it this time. Might do for next month though. Because Tom is not very good with vegetables, so I want to find more ways and creative ways to add vegetables into his diet. Yes. Although, to be fair, I have to be honest, I'm not the best with vegetables myself either. I have to, you know, be honest there. Because if I'm not honest, you know, that wouldn't be nice, would it? I seem to be a bit under the weather today. I woke up very interestingly, so probably you can hear my voice being a bit meh. So, sorry about that. I can hear it myself and it's kind of annoying. It's grating to my ears. but it's okay. So I made going back to the build, I made the master bedroom have its own bathroom, obviously. There's a bathroom downstairs as well. But I always liked this idea of having 2 sinks in the master bedroom. And I think I've done, like years ago, I've done another build that I really liked, and I might try to do something similar. Also, I laid over, I think it's another mirror or a frame. I think it's another mirror though. Behind these full-length mirrors that gave this and only those little rectangles or cubes are protruding, so it gives a nice, like, interesting effect, which I really liked, so I kept it. It was not intentional at first. I just put the mirror in and I was like, okay, this will go in its place, blah blah blah, and then I saw the thing and I was like, oh, nice. The actual bedroom is quite big, and I was very pleased about that. I don't know why I put candles in there. Fire hazard, if you ask me, but hey ho. It's not my bathroom, is it? I just made it. Anyways, so I don't know what I was thinking here. I made their, like, wardrobe a bit more, I wouldn't say young feeling, but like not as strict or like proper as my mum's would be, for example, if that makes sense. I wanted to be a bit more loosey goosey. And Thomas, he has this wardrobe that, you know, it has 2 doors, and you can slide one door from one side, close it, and then you can open the other side by sliding the door, which is basically this wardrobe. And he has this stupid habit when we were living at his place in England for a bit. He has this stupid habit of leaving the fucking door open, and I hate it. He even leaves some of the drawers open now, actual drawers, but who am I when I'm just stumbling on them in the middle of the night? Anyways, so today I'm starting my diet. I'm going on a diet, yes. Hopefully it's a strict diet. I did put some sugar in my milk, which is a bit outside of the diet, in between you and me. But, well, chia is kind of shit without sugar, so I am, for my breakfast, I have it here. I'm letting it, like, kind of, it's milk, 2 tablespoons of cereal, and a tablespoon and a half of chia seeds, and a little bit of sugar. So that's my breakfast. Oh, with a fruit. I need to eat a fruit as well. So I think I will either eat a banana or some cherries, which might be like 2 or 3 cherries. That's gonna be interesting. Anyway, so when I had a dog, Johnny, my beautiful baby boy Johnny, we had beds for him in 3 rooms of the house, 3 different rooms of the house. My mum's bedroom, well, my parents' bedroom, my bedroom, and the kitchen. Because my mum, bless her, she loves cooking and she loves being in the kitchen. It's not because she's a woman, she just likes to cook and she's amazing at it. I have gotten my hands on some of her recipes, so I'm having fun experimenting. I need to get some more though, more vegetable oriented ones, which I'm going to be asking to remind me later. Anyways, if you can, through the screen. Ha. Anyway, point is that she is an amazing cook and she really likes to cook. And she likes to cook for her family. Not because, oh, I like to cook. It's not that. She just likes to cook for us or for people she likes. And she's amazing at it. So, I would have liked her to be a chef or something, but she's very slow at cooking, to be fair. But that's not the problem. If something is worth it, you can wait for it. Tom is learning that lesson when we are at my parents' house. Although, to be fair, he doesn't eat as early as we do. Even though my mum actually takes forever to actually cook, it is early for Tom, because people in England and Ireland, they take their dinner, like, tea is at like 6, and they don't even eat lunch. So we eat lunch at my parents' house, and then he's like, I'm not hungry. And then when we eat like something for night, which is usually like something small with a little bit of fruit, and obviously because it is summer, it's usually melon and watermelon, like a lot of watermelon. He's usually like, I don't want to eat, but he does eat snacks if my mom makes them, or pizza, which I also need to get the recipe for. I also need to be reminded for. Please remind me. It will be so fucking hilarious if at some point I have people that watch my videos, or this specific video, for example, like 2 years down the line, and then I get comments, reminder, get the recipe. It will be fucking funny. It will be hilarious. But yeah, please remind me. I do need to remember, because I forget a lot. Anyway, as I said, I was thinking of their child. To be a child probably would mean that when I actually make the Sims and I go in to like, for the room to make sense, I will probably have to replace the bed to a smaller bed, like a child's bed, but that's okay. There's always room to grow. I don't think I've ever had a child's bed, because I was printed. I was never a child. I was never a baby. I was just printed like this. People are shouting outside and it's annoying. I don't age. I just level up. Anyway, speaking of leveling up, I had a birthday. I had a birthday cake. It was a Black Forest. It was great. It was delicious. Although it was quite small, because my dad's friend, Mr. Matthews and Mrs. Nadasa, came in with all 4 of their children. My uncle was there as well. My aunt was there, obviously, because she lives there. And we all ate a piece each, and there was no seconds. There was no seconds left. So I was a bit sad on that, but it's okay. I hopefully will eat some nice stuff when we go there again, because we're going back in September, or I'm definitely going back in September, which is I'm very happy about. Because I haven't really seen my parents for 2 weeks straight in 3 years. 4 years now? Yes. No, 3 years. 3 years going to 4. There. So this is going to be the first time that I'm going to be home for 2 weeks straight. So that's going to be amazing. Although 1 week I'm not going to be that much there, I suppose. Because I'm going there with Tom and Arthur, and we're going to have fun. So that's going to be a plan. It's going to be nice. So yes, he's no longer just my co-worker. Or he's no longer my co-worker. He's my friend. We were with him last night, which is one of the reasons why I didn't record this and I haven't posted it, because I went out with Arthur. Well, we went to his house anyways, and we made barbecue. Well, he cooked a barbecue for us. And it was very delicious. I had a lot of fun. It was very nice, and it was nice. Meat. I like meat. Do not take that into any different way other than food. Okay? Okay. Anyways, so we're putting some more of like, as I said, paintings and posters here and there because hell yeah. Wait, have I already put the posters? I don't remember. I think they're on the other side. I think. Another thing I want to do is not for streaming. Yeah, I did put the posters in. Not for streaming wise. That's more like my life wise. Is go to more places with Tom. I want to travel more. But we need money for that, obviously. So that will have to wait. But I want to go to more places and see more stuff. And I don't know. I saw like it's a cork board kind of thing that has the map of the world. I need to take deep breaths, I'm sorry. It has the map of the world, and every time you go to a place you put a pin on that place, and I thought that was a great idea, and I really wanted to do that. So going back to the build, just in case when you see me looking there, I'm looking at the build because I need to obviously see what the fuck or where we are. I really like putting these like cobblestone thingies on the ground because it feels like lived in. I don't know why. Especially doing that little darker thing around the house, because it feels like there's like a shadow or people actually built something. It didn't just plop on the land. And it's very nice. Although I didn't do any landscaping in the sense of raising the ground or anything like that. But that's okay. Straight land also exists. And now I'm going to start struggling to make the backyard. Because I struggle for some reason. I don't know why. At first I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, well, here I'm struggling. I was making the backyard to be like, oh, they're going to have like cookouts and stuff, and well, I don't know if they will do that. We'll see about that one. But the most definite is that I put things about the dog and about them having cookouts and like a little place for them to sit down. I don't remember if I put the jacuzzi in or not, because I might have put the jacuzzi in. Because it's been like a month, maybe 2 months that I made this build. Obviously at the time when I actually did the build, I didn't think I was actually going to make videos out of them, and this is fun. This is fun. It's a bit awkward when I start the recording, but then I'm just getting into a flow, into a zen mode. Although I still don't have an opening. I still don't have an opener. I'm still like, hello. Okay. Hello. Awkward hello. Hello there. I have the hello there on my stream, so if any of you come to my streams and get a few points, you can use them. I have a first, I have a hello there, I have hydrate, and I have other stuff like that. So feel free to use them if you come to my streams. Yay! Same name as here, Junkenberg. Like and subscribe. It is funny that I am actually saying all these things. Anyway, so I like putting a lot of flowers, in case you did not realize or it's not apparent. I like flowers. My grandparents' house, well, my grandma's house where my parents live and my aunt lives now, is huge and has like a huge backyard. Well, backyard, front yard, whatever yard you want, there's a lot of it. Which is so hard to maintain because I've seen my dad and he's trying his best, but it's not always the best. I made it a bit more like further down. I'm trying to experiment a little bit with like the levelings, because the last time I actually played The Sims, that was not in there. Or it was, but I didn't fuck with it. So I'm trying to do some little things here and there to see, like, how to use it a little bit and, you know, get a feel out of it. I think in the later build that I did like a little cottage house. I use it a lot more, but I still haven't tested any of these houses. After I test them, I probably might change a few things here and there and see like what needs to be changed in order for it to be usable, and I then will probably upload them to the gallery under my name, and I'm gonna be very excited about that. I'm probably gonna do the same with my sips. I might make a zip of all of my CC as well, just have it in the description. But that's on a later date, if I actually, you know, have people asking me for it. Which I don't think so, but hey, I still have room for improvement. Because I do need a lot, in my opinion, I do still need a lot of CC for, like, furniture. So that would be fun to actually hunt for. Yes. Anyways, point is, I put more fairy lights or lights and stuff because I love lights. I love tiny little lights. They're so cute. And I like putting a lot of knickknacks and stuff around. And oh yeah, I found that. I'm like, oh, let me add that real quick because I have one right there. Hey hey. Those were made by Tom's grandma. She's incredible. She makes a lot of stuff, and I actually want to try and make some of my own stuff, like clothing wise, because at some point I would really like to do some cosplays. It will be really fun. Also, speaking of cosplays, I should mention that me and Tom are watching One Piece. I have read One Piece until a bit before or when Wano Kuni started, but then obviously I gave up. Because I was reading it for like every week it was coming out and I was reading it, but I gave up on the weekly thing because life happened, obviously. Anyway, point is, we're watching One Piece and we are right at the time skip. Theoretically, maybe, allegedly, it might be the first time skip because we might be getting another time skip apparently. I was spoiled on that one. Because I know we're in Elbaf now, but I don't know what happens in Elbaf, and I don't really want to know what happens in Elbaf until I reach Elbaf. But there's theories that there might be an actual difference in time or how time goes by in Elbaf rather than anywhere else in the world. So that might be interesting. So theoretically, maybe, allegedly, this might be the first time skip. That's where we are. Or right before it happens anyways. We need to watch a few more episodes. And it will happen. I do really like putting some rocks around as well. As you can see. I think they're pretty. I think rocks are pretty. Anyway, so the reason why I was talking about One Piece is because I would at one point want to cosplay Chopper. No, I'm joking. I wanna cosplay Robin because she's my favorite character. I love Robin. She's so cool. She's so freaking cool and she's so pretty and I love her. And I don't think I have the proportions that Oda draws, but I have similar, like, black hair and whatever. Well, my hair is not black, but it looks black when it's not, like, right under the light. Because right under the light is brown. Although it looks very dead right now. The lighting is not the best because of the window over there. Anyways, I like putting some trees, because trees are great. And they're pretty. And oh, a little thing. So I did mention my my grandparents' house. So I remember him saying at some point, this might be the last thing that I talk about in this video as well. So he used to buy Christmas trees, like the actual live Christmas tree with but not cut, like with the roots and everything. So I think he told me at one point that the Christmas trees of the first Christmas of me and my cousins that he got, he planted them. And he showed me which ones they are, and they're still there, and they're alive, and they're pretty and amazing. And so I have a lot of emotional attachment to that house, sadly. Oh, I put a dog bed in the outside as well. Hey, nice. Anyways, so I think this is going to be for this video. So hopefully I'll see you on the next video with some more Subnautica. And if I don't see you, probably, maybe, hopefully. Well, it might be Subnautica, it might be Minecraft, I don't know, we'll see. I'll leave the mystery. But yeah, I'll leave it here. And if I don't see you on the next episode, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.